Hello everyone, it's Jack Cotton, luxury real estate expert, author, and agent. I'm here inside my beautiful, luxurious, but not overly ostentatious Cape Cod office. You know, it's that time of the year again. Clocks are being set back, it's Thanksgiving coming up, the holidays are fast upon us. But even more importantly than that, it's the time of the year we begin to think about business planning for next year. We really need to start now gathering the data that we need to create a business plan for the upcoming year. Towards that end, I'm starting a series today on 12 deadly business planning sins. These are 12 things you don't want to do when you're creating your business plan for the upcoming year. Throughout this series, I'll remind you of where you can download a free business plan to get you started for having a great year next year. But first of all, I want to mention that, when you think about the steps involved in planning a vacation, most people in America, most people probably in the world, spend more time planning a 2-week vacation than they spend planning their next year in business. Think about all the stuff you have to do to plan a vacation. So if you spent as much time planning a vacation and you spent that same amount of time planning your year for the next year, setting your goals and creating a business plan, my bet is that you would have a much better year where you actually reach your goals. So let's talk about the 12 deadly business planning sins. The first, most important sin is not understanding the power of goals, the power of goal setting, why it works. If you don't understand why goal setting works, that's the biggest sin you can make in business planning. A couple summers ago, I was at a relative's house, and all the nephews and nieces and cousins they set up this tightrope between 2 trees in the backyard, and they're all trying to walk across the tightrope, and nobody could do it except for my nephew, Will. And Will was explaining to the other kids that the secret to staying on the tightrope, the secret to not falling off, is to focus on the tree that you're heading for. In other words, focus on the goal. When you focus on the goal, you forget about, wavering and falling off the tightrope, and you have a greater chance of actually achieving your goal. So when we set goals, we create our future in advance. There's magic that happens when we write them down. There's a kinesthetic connection between our writing hand and our brain that helps make them happen. The purpose has to be more important than the goal itself. What's the why of your goal? Because that programs a part of your brain called the Reticular Activating System, RAC. Our brains are inundated with stimuli all day long, and there's no way our brain can process every single thing that is bombarding it throughout the day. So we have this filter that filters most things out. Setting goals programs this filter to allow things to get through that can actually help you achieve your goals. So these are all the things that go through your brain and have to be filtered out. We want to program that filter to let opportunities in that will help us realize and achieve our goals for the upcoming year. So we have a lot to cover. Let's pull it all together. Goals need to be smart. You've heard this before, so I'll go through it real quick. They have to be specific. They have to be measurable. I want to make a lot of money next year is not a great goal. I want to make a certain amount of money in dollars and cents. That is measurable. Attainable. I want to finish the Boston Marathon in 3.5 hours. Not attainable for me, not going to happen. Make sure your goals are realistic, but not too easy to attain. They have to be relevant for you. Do they make sense for you? Are they something that's going to, make your life better and serve your purpose that you really want to achieve in your life? And they have to be timely. A goal without a deadline is really just a dream. In fact, you could define goals as being dreams with a deadline. So you've always got to have a time element in your goals to make them work. So some action items for the next time is let's start with a referral goal. Maybe go to your Facebook page and share a referral goal. How many referrals are you going to give out in the upcoming year? And that will help you get referrals coming in. It's better to give than to receive. And then next, write down an income goal for this year. Lastly, don't forget the first Tuesday of every single month, luxuryrealestateunplugged.com. Log in, sign up, ask a question, and learn with your fellow luxury real estate experts from around the country and indeed around the world. Until next time, make it a great week.